Nvidia's Ethereum Nerf set to make a comeback. All future cards from Nvidia will have Ethereum Nerfs implemented. And the 3090 owner opens up his card to find that the RTX 3080 original Ti chip to be in it, and the 3080 Ti was actually nerfed to help with production of the 3090. Hey everyone, what's going on? Rabid here. Hope you're all having a great day. So we got some more bad news for all your Ethereum miners out there, but for other miners it probably shouldn't matter too much, but who knows, only time will tell and all that. But as we know, most of you probably have seen this article by now, but Nvidia is reportedly revamping Ampere Silicon to stop Ethereum mining for good. Anti-mining limiter, I'll be back. So a quick sum up. Originally they released the 3060, we know this. It's supposed to have the Ethereum miner. People were trying to crack it, so technically no one did crack that card yet. It was actually they called released by Nvidia themselves accidentally, but in the background most of us probably do know that someone just released it because they're probably tired of Nvidia inside the office. Who knows, but someone got fired and someone released it on purpose. PR kicked in, and hence, that's why we have Nvidia accidentally released a driver for their whole card on Ethereum mining. So, yeah, that nerf has been revoked and it is working on the 3060, but now, obviously, they want to put it in. When we first looked at these cards when they first released, we had a couple videos on that, and they did state that they were, it worked on a three-pronged system, so the BIOS, the chip, and the driver all were working together to get that nerf. You'd have to crack all three in order for it to work, and it turned out just to be the driver. So let's actually get into this article and see exactly what is going on here. HKEPC's report: Nvidia is ready to redeem itself after the whole anti-mining limiting fiasco with the GeForce RTX 3060. The chip maker is reportedly preparing a new variant of the GA106 silicon to restore the Ethereum anti-mining limiter back to its not-so-glory days. So, citing an undefined Taiwanese graphics card manufacturer as the source, HKEPC claims that Nvidia has discontinued the GA106 300 die, which powers the GeForce RTX 3060. Therefore, upcoming RTX 3060 GPUs will be based on the new die that they just set out. As simple as the solution may seem, the die swap is sufficient to invalidate the Nvidia leaked GeForce 470.05 beta driver. Nvidia leaked some more PR stunts here. That did not happen. I highly doubt Nvidia accidentally did this, but they are going to have all hands on deck when this card is released, so I highly doubt any crack will come in, especially before ETH2, and at that point this card will still be good for mining other algorithms, because if they do nerf the core, they will be hindering games. But anyway, according to their sources, Nvidia has implemented additional mechanisms into the GA106 302 silicon, so cracking the anti-mining limiter won't be as easy as it was before. Now they're just saying everything. This is rewording based on here, but they're just pretty much doing everything they were supposed to do the first time around, which somehow failed just by a leaked driver, which was not supposed to be the case. So like I said, it was supposed to be all three tiers were supposed to make this Ethereum nerf actually work, and a driver release. So either they were lying the first time around and they did it right this time, or something just went wrong. So who knows? But bearing any setbacks, Nvidia is rumored to deliver the GA106 302 silicon in May. So that being said, in May, they are most likely stopping production right now. So, and these cards do sell out fast and they're expensive and whatever. So they probably already halted production, and in May, if you buy a 3060, it won't be labeled new die, new this, new whatever. It'll still be the 3060. So pretty much do not buy it. If you're an Ethereum miner, just don't buy it, because the 3060s as of May, there's no stock anywhere, so guaranteed these will be the new ones flying off the shelf. So I'm just saying, heads up, if you want to mine Ethereum, these ones will be nerfed. Obviously other cards should be fine on, or these cards should be fine on other algorithms, but we still don't know 100%, but they are not touching core. It is memory intensive algorithms that this is set to focus on. Anyway, by injecting the new variation into the current market, Nvidia will have effectively added some uncertainty to the mix, so cryptocurrency miners have to think twice before picking up a GeForce RTX 3060. On another note, Nvidia's move will likely add some extra value to old GeForce 3060 graphics cards, which are already selling for over $1,000, which is insane. These cards are going to come out, but it's not only miners. Like, scalpers are literally, that's turning that into a job. They have bots, they have everything. They're buying all this and they're just reselling them for massive prices. So no one is ever really talking about scalpers. Everything's crypto miners, crypto miners, crypto miners. And according to all the stats, like, crypto miners are only like 5 to 6, maybe 10% of the sales, but there's billions of gamers out there and scalpers on top of that who they're strictly just going out, buying this card and trying to sell it for a profit. So yeah, a lot of the blame goes to miners, but just hold back. It isn't really your fault. So here we have future silicon all to be swapped out with the new silicon, obviously for the Ethereum mining nerf as well. Now here it says, although HKEPC only touches on the GeForce 3060, it may only be the tip of the iceberg. Prominent hardware leaker, Copy 7 Kimi, we looked in this about a month or two ago when they first announced these GPUs. There's a video on that back then, but who has impeccable history regarding Ampere leaks, thinks that Nvidia may revise the chipmaker's other Ampere silicon. This list includes GA102 and GA104 silicons, which power the 3090, 3080, and the 37 series. Now, we still don't know exactly what's going on here, so they could decide to swap out every single one of these cards and put in the ETH limiter. As we know previously from back in early March, the 3080 Ti and the 3070 Ti, which are the newest cards coming out for that said tier, will have the ETH limiter in them as well. So whether that's coming into play with this, and there's that guy right here, he's actually throwing that out right here. But whether they're talking about these cards in general, like the ones we have now, the 3070, 3080s, and the 3060 Ti, are those going to be nerfed, or are they just going to do like they've been doing, the 3060, then it'll be the 80 Ti, the 3070 Ti, and so on. So it is kind of confusing and mixed up with all these numbers. A lot of people are probably trying to figure out which card is which, because almost everything is going to have two cards, and with the 3060 Ti starting at Ti and then swapping to non-Ti, and then the other one's going to Ti. It's going to be a lot of confusion out there for some people, so just be mindful of what you're looking at and make sure you are getting the right card for you depending on what you're doing. But yeah, so many consumers don't have Nvidia on the highest regard, especially since the chipmaker accidentally leaked the driver. Again, this is a big PR stunt. Someone stole the driver and threw it out there. Whatever reason he had, who knows, maybe he was just having a bad day. No idea, but he obviously probably got fired. Or he got a big settlement and he said don't tell nobody nothing. He's living on a nice beach somewhere. Anyway, that completely disabled its own anti-mining limiter. Some might question Nvidia's commitment on clamping down cryptocurrency miners. The chipmaker did rake in a remarkable Q4 revenue between 100 to 300 million from crypto mining sales alone, but they actually made a lot more based on their own records from other sales, nothing to do with crypto mining. So this is supposed to be only a fraction of what they have been making. In the end, Nvidia are money makers. They don't really care what's going on. This whole mining ETH thing is just a huge upfront PR stunt for shareholders and all that, but we're not going to get into that type of story. But yeah, anyway, future cards set to have the limiter. Now, whether it is the actual 3080s, 3070s, we don't know yet, but if they're following the same type of thing like we've seen, the future 3070 and 3080 Ti's will have this for sure, but we just don't know about the originals yet. Now, moving on, that we actually have some leaks here about a nerfed 3080 Ti. Okay, everyone, so here we have the Nvidia GeForce RTX 3080 Ti leaks do suggest that the GPU isn't dead, but it is getting a downgrade. So they're nerfing the card in general, kind of like how we saw the 3060 non-Ti get a nerf. So a regulator lists gigabytes Nvidia GeForce RTX 3080 Ti models with only 12 gigabytes of memory. Now, if we remember, they were supposed to come out with 20, but now it is only 12. But we'll get into details as to why. So the Nvidia GeForce RTX 3080 Ti is coming, but will only include 12 gigabytes of video memory instead of the original planned 20 gig. That's what a recent economic EEC filing from longtime Nvidia board partner Gigabyte spotted by regular leaker Komachi seems to suggest a friendly reference to a number of apparent RTX 3080 Ti models with all the product codes looking. They donate 12 gigabytes of memory, likely GDR6X. That's in direct contrast to a similar Gigabyte filing from last year that listed the same models with 20 gigabytes. So, for example, last year's filing, a whole bunch of letters to W, 20 GD. That all that matters right here. They're supposed to have 20. So, most probably an RTX 3080 3080 Ti equivalent of the RTX 3080 Aurora's Extreme 10 gig graphics card. This time 12 GD is listed. Note the change from the 20 GD to the 12 GD. This pattern is repeated with the other listed cards across both filings. So this certainly gives credence to the rumor that the 30 Ti was originally going to launch with 20 gigabytes of video memory before Nvidia decided to switch to 12 gigabit, possibly causing long delays in the process. Like they're going to have anything longer than they have now. Anyway, here's where it gets interesting. Furthermore, one Nvidia GeForce RTX 3090 owner recently opened up his card to find it using a chip model first rumored to be part of the RTX 3080 Ti. This suggests that Nvidia ditched the unreleased card's original chip, repurposed it to boost the RTX 3090 supply. Now, I did not know that the 3090 had such a huge supply, but I guess it does, or a lot of demand. But I guess if they had to actually nerf a 3080 Ti and boost their 3090 sales, then I guess a lot of people were demanding that card. Anyway, and switched to a new chip that only needed to support 12 gigabytes of memory instead of 20. So they nerfed the 30 Ti based on that. They took all those chips out of the 3080 Ti's and threw them into 3090s so that they could get more 3090s out the door for eager buyers, higher demand, I guess. And then in return, they decided to just nerf the 3080 Ti altogether. So yeah, that is kind of interesting, I guess. So that pretty much sums up this video, guys. Thanks for watching. Interesting stuff. Nvidia still at it, trying to hit them. Ethereum nerfs hardcore. We got them swapping out and nerfing cards to help other cards for production, and who knows what's going on. It's just GPU shortage, and well, any shortage, GPU shortage, silicon shortage is affecting everything. Anywhere from cars to whatever has to do with electronics, everything is affected to this. Obviously, GPUs is a major one for us and gamers and everyone else out there. But yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. Please hit that subscribe button. GPU Risers giveaway this Sunday in the live stream. 5K subscribers. Please be there. You must be there to win. And it is available in the Canada, US, and the UK. So yeah, thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one. Rabid out.